So, guys, what's going on here exactly? What's going on here exactly? For those who don't know, Tectone has been in a lengthy court battle with either one or two of his exes. Now, we have watched two Shamu videos on Tectone, which are great, and you should go take a look at them. They're awesome. Two Shamu videos on Tectone. Shamu has had, I think some sort of contacts. He spoke to Tectone at one point as well, and been able to get good information on this stuff. And so we've sort of known, we've been keeping an eye on it, and have known that Tectone's had these hearings for his temporary restraining order. And it seems like he had his final hearing for this restraining order yesterday or the day before, whenever it was. We sort of briefly spoke about it on stream. And it didn't seem like it went well. It didn't seem like it went well. Tectone's type of guy, when something goes well, he's going to tell you. Okay? And he didn't post anything about it. But Pinky Chew posted this image saying, "Happy day." And this is the girl who was the other party in the restraining order. So obviously it's kind of tough because a lot of this stuff is private. I don't know if these court filings are actually fully public because it's to do with a lot of like sexual abuse and stuff like that. But we are going to get information, it seems like. And I'll just tell you why we're going to get information before we get into it. Because while we will get the reveal, I feel like it's good to just, I'll give you... I'll explain the stakes here, the level we're at right now. Just to get you invested a little bit. Mizkif, obviously disgraced multiple times over, streamer. And all-round fucking awesome guy who we love and are showing critical support for in this absolutely pivotal moment right now. As he starts his rape creed on Tectone. Critical support for Mizkif right now. Mizkif, disgraced streamer, disgraced Twitch streamer, now moved to Kick, now Kick streamer, got one of his fans to show up at Tectone's court hearing and take notes. 7 hours of notes about the court hearing. And he will be releasing them tonight, apparently. He'll be going over it all tonight, allegedly. He's just getting all the stuff in order, getting all the information in order. And we're going over it tonight. And it seems like it's gone terribly. Just to give you a little summary. Tectone appears to have taken down an image of him with a gun. And the story is, he's not allowed to own a gun for 10 years. Which is pretty gas. That's pretty fucking awesome. Made it even funnier. Because as you may know, Tectone has spoken about how paranoid he is, how paranoid for his own safety he is, and how he, like when he's at a red light, he moves his car backwards and forwards in case he gets sniped by someone. So very funny. So that's great news. And he can't contact this woman, can't talk about her. It may have a non-disparagement thing to it. So that's pretty awesome. And the claim is that the judge may have supported or taken as credible her sexual abuse claims or something. Yeah, so Shamu is saying, "I've never heard of an order lasting 10 years, just to give you an idea of how bad the trial went." So yeah, and also the story is Tectone had 5 lawyers for this. Pinky Chew had 1. So there's a lot going on here, guys. Mizkif's going to fill us in. We're going to get even more details from Mizkif tonight. Because, guys, Jay Stalk is lying to people. Jay Stalk is lying to his audience, lying to you guys. Jay Stalk's saying that he always supported Mizkif and never doubted Mizkif. He doubted Mizkif. The evidence is out there. I argued with him about it on stream. Now, I never doubted Mizkif. I have never doubted Mizkif. And I said, when Mizkif got taken out by Emaru, and he fired up a stream and said, "Well, fuck it, I'm just going to nuke all the Austin retards then." I was like, I love Mizkif now. I love Mizkif. Mizkif's my best friend now, and this guy's awesome. So, I always supported. So, let's take a look.
Basically quit Camp Canute, And the whole time he was brigading and saying how great Nick is as a person and how shitty I am as a person because he wanted everyone to like Nick for some reason because he just wanted me to hate. You want to know why? Because he was in love with Emmy.
Dude, so
that's it.
Crazy bombs dropping here. Crazy bombs dropping here. Absolutely fucking huge. Tectone was desperately in love with Emeru. Seething up Mizkif because Mizkif got Emeru. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's fucking awesome. It literally couldn't be better. It couldn't be better. Tectone is he's the emblem of all the fucking retards that immediately, you know, jumped on all the Emeru shit and were going absolutely feral over it. You know, he is just the emblem of the Emeru fan. Just like some rapist, borderline pedophile, balding, 40 years old. You know, this is the Emeru fan. This is the Emeru fan.
He loved Emmy and he hated I was dating her. I said he likes Lala games. He literally does. He did a tier list on them. And like he does. Like Lolly,
Tectone
like,
loves Lolly.
What is
it's
it? Like,
true. There is no argument here. There is not even an argument here.
VTuber games? I don't
and
even
yeah,
know.
if you look into his old Twitter likes, it gets even more concerning. There's little boys getting their assholes blown out by dogs.
Tectone blamed me for that, and he wanted everyone to just hate on me and put the blame on me with his chat, so everyone targeted me. Tectone would say all the time about why he hates me, and he would do this. You know the reason why I fucking hate Mizkif, dude? It's because he...
Critical support. Critical support. In this absolutely pivotal moment. That's how he talks. That's how he talks.
So everyone targeted me. Tectone would say all the time about why he hates me, and he would do this. You know the reason why I fucking hate Mizkif, dude? It's because he would just fucking say shit about me to people, and he would constantly just ruin my reputation. This guy, he kicked me out of OnlyFans. I didn't, fucking loser. Didn't kick you out of shit. Literally no one wanted you there. Sorry. I literally just messaged Chance and said, what are we doing about Tectone? Which then Chance responded. Chance said, I kicked.
The thing is, it's like, Mizkif's gotten, you know, what? Mizkif's had his fucking gotten the boot in. To be honest, like, can we be totally real? Okay, you know, I'm not going to be contrarian about the Emery stuff, but can we be totally real? The OTK cover-up stuff, kind of overblown. Mizkif's kind of been raped over the coals a lot. That was kind of overblown. I feel like it was sort of overblown because people hate Mizkif so much. It was kind of overblown. Yeah, exactly, Nicandros. It's like, Mizkif took like all the heat for that basically, and he was not the only one involved. It was just once again another rat fucking by Mitch Jones. Yeah, exactly. It's not yet another rat fucking by Mitch Jones. Where it's like, it basically all hinges on, you are my Higa. It all hinges on that. It wasn't a rape, okay? It was like, Slick allegedly touched this girl's tit while she was like passed out drunk. Which is bad, obviously. Which is bad.
This is the bots that were bought. This is Tectone's account. http/Tectone. http/Tectone. 2004, so, July 26th, quantity 1,000.
This is like, we're not doing no statistical analysis, no nothing. Just you being a fucking retard, texting your fucking girlfriend, getting it to buy bots for you, and then she leaks it to Miz. And they got you with the receipts. They got you with the order receipts, with the order confirmation emails. No statistical, no like, oh, your chat activity isn't quite lining up with your viewership, and these join dates look a bit suspicious. No, we got the order confirmation emails of you buying the bots, bro. It's over. It's done. Never talk about viewership again, Tectone. Never.
Why do you have these? because I'm a fucking demon. And when you fuck with me, I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
So, yeah. So these are obviously, in my opinion, leaked by Pinky Chew. You can see here there's a heart at the end of this message. So I believe that Mizkif started talking to this woman to solicit information to destroy this guy with. Because you've just got all these screenshots of their personal texts talking about buying bots.
Need me to walk through it and I'll help you, which then they tried to help him with secure paying, okay? Why do you have these? Because I'm a fucking demon. And when you fuck with me, I'm gonna fucking destroy you. This is the bots that he bought.
We love Miz. We love Miz.
This is August 24th, right? Another time he bought bots. XDD.
Yeah, actual, like, you know, low IQ manipulator meets high IQ manipulator. This is awesome stuff happening over at OTK over the last few years, it seems.
Did you buy my bots with the fucking cringe ass emoji? LOL, just say like, because I do my lewd content, I need my own space. Tectone probably shitting on her, because it's true. I'm going to do sets all over this house, like roleplay in the kitchen. Don't worry. Did you get my bots? So Tectone definitely needing her to buy the bots.
Yeah, look, okay, we permit the LARP when you're, like, undeniably winning.
Dad, let me ask you a question. Who carried OTK?
My viewpoint from where I stood, you absolutely, positively carried OTK. You know I don't throw compliments around.
Dude, get your dad to make you up like this, dude. Dad, tell me I was the best one in the org. Tell me I was the best streamer in the org, Dad. Tell the chat I was the best streamer in the org. Dude. This is so based.
Stop asking when demon time is, okay? Demon time isn't something that just happens. It takes time. Oh, demon time is supposed to happen in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. I didn't say it takes that long. I think demon time's gonna last years. You think I'm going away anytime soon? You think this is the last person I'm gonna fucking find out and figure out shit? Nope, it's not. You wanna know what I did today, chat? And I'll tell you what's gonna come tomorrow?
Okay, here we go. Here we go, the big reveal.
I sent my ops to the courtroom for Tectone and Pinkchu. And I have written down notes for a 7-hour trial.
Dude.
I didn't say a word last night. I didn't want anyone to know. I have 7 hours of notes on Tectone and what he did to Pinkchu. And I will be addressing it all tomorrow. Nice job, Tectone. You fucking disgusting fuck. Way to talk shit on people when you have your own shit behind your fucking back. You are a disgrace, and you should be fucking gone. And your little buddies around.
Absolutely critical support for this guy, dude. I love it. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. I fucking hate Tectone. This is awesome. We love Mizkif. I hate Tectone. Holy fuck. Great to see. Man. Really, like, you know, why didn't anyone else think of this? Why don't we have someone show up at courtrooms like this? You know? But thank God Mizkif did. Thank God Mizkif has enough people to draw from to where he can just send someone to a courtroom to take notes on the people he hates court cases.
You who constantly claim wait till the court finds out.
And he's got more than notes, guys. He's got more than notes. He's going to show something really exciting soon.
Out tomorrow. You're a fucking loser. And I can't wait till you're gone because you've not only fucked over 2 girls, you fucked over so many content creators just because you want your little clicks and views. You're disgusting. You are fucking disgusting. And I'm glad people after 1.5 years will finally see the truth of you. I haven't said 1 word about you and you won't shut the fuck up about me. Demon time, bitch. So what I'm going to do tonight, chat? Probably get 1 fucking upvote on LSF for everything I just said. That's what. You know what they're going to say? Well, at least Tectone's not Mizkif, right, guys? At least this guy's not Mizkif. Oh, yeah, of course. At least he's not Mizkif, right, guys? Sure, he just got accused of sexual assault in the courtroom, but at least he's not Mizkif. You want to know why Tectone deleted his fucking thing today? Look at this. Check this out. You want to know why he blocked me? You want to know why he just deleted his fucking video about him with guns? Tectone was in court today with 5 lawyers. 5. Do you know how much it costs to have 5 fucking lawyers? You know how scared you must be to have 5 lawyers? My op went in there, hidden, by the way. He had a hat on and he had a COVID mask on. And he sat there collecting notes the entire time while I was up all night with him, knowing what the fuck was going on and seeing the truth. Waiting to see what the judge has to say. Tectone, you little bitch who tweeted today was going to be a good day, you lost the court case. You want to know why you fucking lost? Because you are a disgusting fuck who actually sexually assaults women.
Mizkif's going to butcher a lot of the details here, I think. Like a lot of the language around the court case, he's going to butcher. So Tectone hasn't lost the court case, as far as I understand. Tectone has simply had the protective order, like, because they have like temporary restraining orders or temporary protection orders or whatever. And then they have like the full protection or restraining order. And Pikachu has been granted the full one, which obviously has a greater burden of evidence and shit that you have to go through to get it. And allegedly stops him from running a firearm for 10 years. I think part of that, I've heard, I'm not sure, I don't know, I'm like not entirely 100% about any of this stuff. Part of that may have something to do with the criminal case, that this means there's been some forward motion in the criminal case with Tectone. I think. That's something I feel like I've heard in the last day. But I'm sure we will know. We will see soon exactly what happened in court.
Women, and you go on the internet and don't show your side, you show the fucking side that you want to show. You berate people, berate women, and berate content creators all day to mask your fucking disgusting self you are. And so you buy a fucking Labrador, whatever the fuck this is, go on your right-wing bullshit, and delete everything. You tweet what a good boy he is, because he's probably the only person that fucking looks up to you now, you fucking ugly fuck. And by the way, Tectone, I'm going to add on to this. You're an ugly fuck. You are an ugly looking dude. You are fucking ugly. You're an ugly man that needs to fucking treat women like that, where you force them to suck your cock because you're such a fucking pathetic shit. Yet you attacked me for my fucking bullshit when it's just nothing. It's literally me reading the room by accident, getting up and leaving. And that's the only time that she had a problem. You know how many times in their 3 years of you and Pink Chew, how many problems she had? More than fucking one. She had a ton. Real shit where you grabbed her head and forced her to suck your dick. You are a disgusting person, and you tell her that you like it. Fuck you. And fuck anyone that ever defended you. Fuck any of your fucking dumbass retard viewers on YouTube. And fuck all of your friends that protected you for all these years, who never fucking questioned you, who just let this go on and say they care about sexual assault. You don't care about sexual assault, any of the people that are around him. You don't give a fuck about women. You don't care. You care about taking people down that you want to take down for clout. That's it. And you are the most disgusting, vile person. And I'm glad you're finally getting your piece. You deserve it. You deserve everything that's about to happen to you, Tectone. You're a disgusting disgrace. And without your clout, without your fucking views, you're nothing. You are a fucking loser. You're a bald 35-year-old man that plays gotcha games and reacts to Asmongold and takes it.
Yeah, it's just so sweet as well, knowing Tectone watched this shit. You know, this guy watches every Plazooka's upload. You know he was sat there watching this shit. You know he was watching this. You know he was sat there already miserable from his fucking court case that day, and then Mizkif is just leaking shit, blowing him up. 5-minute rant about how he's an ugly, disgusting rapist.
Ready for this? There's Tectone with some of his lawyers leaving the courtroom. You can tell by his walk. You can tell by this. There he is, leaving the courtroom today.
Dude.
The walk of shame as he lost a court.
So, literally, Mizkif's fan, essentially, courtroom, literally stalking, like, Cyrax style, stalking Tectone out of the courtroom, videoing his walk. It's so good.
To Pink Chew. You can tell by his fucking giant dome and who that walk is, that it's him. Yep. He lost. For 10 years, he can't own a firearm, weapon, or gun, and he has to stay away from Pink Chew. And has to pay all of her attorney fees, which is hundreds of thousands of dollars. Dude. It's not a small price. And I'm sure Tectone had 5 lawyers, chat. 5. I bet you he probably paid over $250,000 plus for the amount of lawyer fees, if not more. if not more. Mizkif claims to talk to him unless the court gets pinched, then he has to pay all of her legal fees. Yep. I did. Downvote the post to make Miz sad so he'll just leak more. Nope, I'm done.
I understand why you're doing this, Miz, and you're not doing this because you're in the right. You're doing this because you're small. You're petty.
Oh my God, ain't no way, Brother Man Bill. Ain't no way, Brother Man Bill.
You're
When was this? Right after I got canceled.
afraid, and you're lashing out the only way you think that you can. And it's embarrassing. It really is. And it's a shame because as the most
Lowering what? Because this is great. This is the greatest day of my life. No, but now I get to watch his bull. I never even seen what he said about me.
egotistical person I've ever met, you'd think you'd have some
This was after your lawsuit was announced?
pride left, but you don't. You're just a small, small man, and everything that comes out, the hair transplant, the steroids, the begging streamers to collab and then calling them a leech is just for optics. Mizkif, everything you do is to inflate your already overinflated ego to make up for
look at him
your lack
grinning.
of self-worth because you have none.
True.
And I think this really goes to show just how embarrassing this entire situation is. And honestly, I do think you should be ashamed.
Craziest
of what
mirror
you're doing
post
right
of all
now.
time.
You're right, Tectone. I should be ashamed. Oh, poor Tectone.
You will not win. This will not end in your favor, and you are completely fucking yourself. I'd say something to Emmy and Asmund, but I'm sure they're fine. I guarantee you they don't give a fuck, because this is the most embarrassing lawsuit I've ever seen.
Retard. Yeah, I saw this. This to me is a nothing burger. This is basically Asmund saying whenever it's over, he'll talk about it. Like, whatever. I also am pretty sure he's in like 3 different lawsuits right now. Someone said he's in one like Needle In. I don't fucking know.
You say Mizkif's a disgusting Reg Stylo.
Yes, Tectone had 5 lawyers.
That was awesome.
5.
The dolphin noises.
Something to Emmy and Asmund.
Let's hear it again.
I'm
Let's hear it
sure they're
again.
fine. I guarantee you they don't give a fuck, because this is the most embarrassing lawsuit I've ever seen.
Retard. Yeah, I saw this. This to me is a nothing burger. This is basically Asmund saying whenever it's over, he'll talk about it. Like, whatever. Yes, Tectone had 5 lawyers. 5. And she had 1. And it was a woman. And guess who won? The woman.
So, guys, second day of Mizkif going after Tectone. Obviously, teased yesterday that he had sent someone to the courtroom to go and see the proceedings, to take 7 hours of notes, allegedly, that he was going to reveal today. I don't think it's all coming out today. He decided to hold some of it back because the ICE shooting happened today, and that gives Asmongold and all these people an opportunity to sort of like cover something else and ignore it. And he wants to get maximum eyes on it, maximum damage, which makes total sense. And I fully support his decision because we're providing critical support for Mizkif in this pivotal moment against Tectone. Absolutely required, mandated support for Mizkif.
I want to show you some fucking retard loser who I really question who the fuck you are, named Chibi, you fucking disgusting loser, who claims, anyways, if what you said was true, there'd be
So, okay. So maybe we bring in an aside here about Chibi reviews. So Chibi is used to be an anime reviewer, now just a right-wing lolicon retard who constantly just posts like obvious bait about him being a lolicon and then cries when people call him a pedophile. And he was basically fundraising for a lawsuit. He was claiming he was going to finally fight back against the trolls and the antis, the evil antis. And he fundraised for a lawsuit and he got thousands of dollars from his fans. And it's been like 2 years and there's no movement. In fact, I've heard he may have even retracted the lawsuit. So it seems like absolutely going nowhere. And he latched onto Tectone. Tectone has supported him. Asmongold has supported him. Revsys Dessa has supported him. They're all in it together. He was defending Tectone and then deleted the tweet and has been blocking anyone that called him out.
Public record. So at this moment, it's lies or slander. Oh my God, bruh. You think I'm lying that I sent someone there to a courtroom and filmed Tectone walking out with a fucking with a tuxedo on? You think I made that up? Like, where do you think? Did Tectone go to a wedding that I just cooked that from? Like, what the fuck are you on about? He went to court. He lost, buddy. You want to know why it's not the transcripts yet? It's Friday. And look, I'm talking because mine are just allegations and lies. People are seeing the truth and realizing that there's just a few streamers teamed up to take me down. Watch my stream today and realize how bad your buddy was and realize this is just the start. Chat, I'm not kidding you. People are realizing what I'm saying and they're realizing I'm not some fuck. You want to know why? This is 100 likes. And I don't want to talk about likes despite the fact that everyone thinks that's all I care about. I care about it a lot, but not that much. My tweets a month ago were getting 100 likes. Me saying I'm live under some fucking dipshit's tweet is like getting 100 likes in an hour. All right? Like, we are actually, people are listening, and I'm so glad because I thought I was done. I literally thought I was just going to stay on this website, and I was like, I'm fucked. But Chad, I'm telling you, I don't know what it was last year when I was in Japan, but I just learned so much about myself, and I learned that, like, I need to stand up for myself and not take the shit. I kept taking it, but I just waited. And I just waited. I waited a year and a half, chat. A year and a half of Tectone shitting on me for this one day. This one day to come back. Because fuck him. He's an actual vile human being. When people want to claim that I'm a vile human being, say I sexually assaulted Emeru, when Emeru's thing is not sexual assault. That is not sexual assault. That is me reading the room wrong. That's it. I went back to her house. Her house she brought me to. No. Not anything in the street or anything weird. We got back together that night. We went to her house.
Less on this, man. Less on this.
We went to dinner together.
Less on this.
And we were talking about getting back together. Let's try it. We went to her house. We started kissing. I read the room wrong. I jumped up like a cat, just like she said, and I left. That's it. That's exactly what Emmy said. Okay? So let's listen to that story of sexual assault where Asmongold attacked me for 4 days straight, made 6 different videos, millions of views, and berates me to the point where now my YouTube channel is losing subs every day, and I'm losing followers everywhere I go, and I had to go to Kick because of it. And I get called a rapist when I go to bars because of people like him who just attacked me nonstop for that accusation. Then tried to use clips of me when I got mad that she had moldy cheese in the fridge. Like, that fucking matters. Then he started using clips of me with Cinna where I acted angry to try to make the biggest story ever that Mizkif's an abusive fuck when he just took about 12 minutes of my 8 years on the website and tried to ruin my life. Tectone is a real problem. Tectone talks to Asmon all day. Tectone is buddy-buddy with him and rides his cock. Asmon hasn't said a single word. And he says he doesn't want to. There's a clip of it. He says he doesn't want to talk about it. Interesting. Why would you want to talk about mine, which is just allegations? It's a he said, she said. But you're not willing to talk about Tectone. You claimed you didn't want to talk about Lakari when he had a pedophile link on his computer. Why? Why wouldn't you want to talk about it? Why wouldn't you want to go into it? Why wouldn't you want to do what you do with everything and stick your nose in?
Look. You may hate Miz, you may disagree with Miz on many things, you may think what he did to Emery was terrible and evil. But he's right, that's all correct. There's not a single lie there. And, you know, the double standard is apparent. It's blatant.
Listen, we don't call them side hoes, we call them women, okay? We respect women here. I know that a lot of content creators and streamers want to make you think that I don't respect women or my chat doesn't, but we are probably one of the most respectful communities to women in the history of streaming. Want to know how? We made half the girls that are popular on Twitch. We have grown them. We are one of the nicest community when it comes to women, ever. By far. Like
AI Harvey Weinstein onto this. AI Harvey Weinstein onto this.
It's true. And I'm not even just saying that because I'm trying to glaze. It is literally factual. The girls that hate me will even say that's true. My chat is one of the nicest when it comes to women and most respectful, and we've always cared. We've always cared.
It's the money.
You can't deny it. It's true.
Because you're a
Responsible human being.
That's like saying you're gonna make but not have the money shot. It ain't
drain of money
You
shot.
grew, she looks real submissive and looks like...
That was the biggest lie I ever saw in my life. I'm going to go back to this. You want to know how delusional Tectone's chat is, chat? His mod is telling Tectone that he's quiet.
Drain of money
There's
shot.
no way.
She looks real submissive and looks like, in the words of Halsey,
So, Chad, if you want to know how gross this man is, he was literally convicted of so many rape charges when he was in the military that a law passed for him to tell you how bad of a man Tectone's dad is. Tectone claims he didn't know ever that his dad was this bad boy, that he didn't know that this was a thing. Very hard to believe that this guy didn't ever hear about the fact that his dad's a mass rapist in the military. Kind of impossible, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes.
That's like someone not hearing
Thank
or
you,
understanding
Viz.
that Lucari was a pedophile or had pedophilic things on his computer. Bullshit you didn't know in your 30 years of living that your dad was a rapist. Bullshit. You brought him on because you thought he was okay. I do not believe you. I'm sorry, I don't.
take a pounding.
She was going to do something much worse, so bad it would have ruined all of our lives. I'm not going to say what it was that she was doing, but it was so horrific.
Couldn't they have kept it from him? Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that Tectone didn't know for 30 years what his dad had done? Do you believe that? You really think Tectone never heard about the fact that his dad has a law passed against him?
would have ruined.
Let me ask you a question. Wouldn't he be on the sex offender list?
No, he actually avoided that, I believe, right?
It was being tweeted at him. Oh, I know. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, which is bullshit. It was constantly tweeted at him, chat. He knew. He knew. How did this guy get into OTK? Rich. And I'll be honest, chat, when he came to OTK, he came to the OTK 1 year anniversary. I was love bombed by him, and so were a lot of us, and we thought he was good. That's it. We just thought he was good. I didn't expect this to be the reality of who he is.
Ground, my blood pressure was so high. I swear on my life, I pinky promise, I was about to pass out. This feeling, free to play Bronya.
Even Tectone, the one promoting these games, doesn't seem to be immune from spending large sums of money on exploitative Chinese crap. Yes, my two favorite Chinese imports. Genshin Impact.
You are too nice, Miz. You know, I'm honestly, I don't want to fucking like glaze myself, but like I am actually so fucking nice to way too many people that never deserved it. I gave this guy, Chad, I had $2.5 to $3 million in my name, okay? I gave this guy $300,000 cash to move near me. Do you know how crazy that is? I gave him $300,000 cash, a guy I hardly knew, to move near me because I wanted to help him. Okay?
Mizkif
Like that's
won me over the minute he said Emaru killed her rabbit.
Thank you for the $10, must go. Thank you.
a lot of my money. That was a lot of my money, but I gave it to him because
Yeah,
I
that was
liked
awesome.
him and I wanted to move near me. I hardly knew him. He wasn't a friend.
It's insane. How
Hold it over your
outrageous
head.
it is.
And fentanyl. We love China.
Higher.
350?
Higher.
400.
Higher.
500?
A little bit higher.
Wait,
550.
on just Genshin?
Yeah, I spent $500,000 on Genshin Impact.
Tectone joined OTK, or the One True King streaming organization, on November 25th.
I'm going to say this about Tectone there. I really don't believe anything this guy says, ever. I think he's such a pathological, disgusting liar that I think that number was embellished, and I think it's just not true.
Facts.
I think he just lies about fucking everything. Wait, let's go back to that fucking picture and just spam despair.
Tectone joined OTK, or the One True King.
Wild that this was our universe, huh, boys? Wild that we were all in a room together smiling. Crazy, right? Crazy. So I read on live stream videos yesterday that someone said that Mizkif's life's going to be in a Netflix documentary, and he hopes that one day when he's older, he's going to be able to see it in a retirement home. Brother, I think it might be quicker than that. I'll be real with you. I think Netflix should pick up my fucking life very soon because this is fucking insane.
dude.
King
Give it a
streaming
fucking
organization on November 21st.
Look who's in the center. Oh, I know. Look who was in the fucking center of that pic. Bro, look how standoffish she is.
Stream, it really looks like she does not want him hugging her.
Oh my god, that's so cringe. Oh my god, ew, Tectone, ew. Ew, she does not want that.
Greg, I'll give you a hug.
Oh, she's not saying sorry or anything, dude. If my girlfriend said abusive relationship and she said that's why I'm leaving, I'd be like, can you say that's not true and apologize? I'll be like, can you tell the audience in front of you right now that that's not true? And she just put her hand in the pocket, and then he grabs her to try to make it seem like everything's okay. Right. And that's the response. Oh my God.
From the body language of Freem, it really looks like she does not want him hugging her.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. Have a hug back. The pound in the back feels very father-son-ish. Thank you.
Earlier, Tectone would explain to his stream.
Can we somehow breadcrumb Mizkif towards
Can I have a hug back, please? Oh my God.
Why would he tell you the truth? Most people would lie. What do you... No, they wouldn't. Most people would just not answer questions about the court case to some shitty YouTuber when he knows he's in the wrong. They just simply would not go and talk to Shamu. Going and talking to him and lying is actually very desperate, embarrassing, low IQ behavior.
She was cheating on him with Cruz.
Based. I would 100% cheat on Tectone. I would do the same fucking thing. I would totally do the same thing. I do not blame Freem in the slightest for having to try to figure out any sort of comfort in her life in cheating on Tectone. I would do anything I can. I can care less that she cheated on Tectone. I remember people tried to really use that against her. Like, I can give a fuck, man. Can give a fuck. She was trying to get away. And by the way, this guy who's Tectone's close buddy, he once said in a very famous quote that don't ever leave me alone on an island with Emaru. This is another one of Tectone's friends who's been fucking weird to Emaru over the years. Yep. He said, don't leave me on an island alone with Emaru. And he said it publicly. He was on OTK's Progressive show, and he got kicked off because of it.
His assistant.
If you guys want to link me the clip, go for it.
Which is pretty crazy, considering only 5 months later, Pink would announce that Tectone had been cheating on her.
Weird question time. Has anyone ever been cheated on? How do you react to something like that, by the way? Like, is it weird? Like, I know some people are like, oh, you'll crash out or something when you learn about that, like you got cheated on. But is it weird that for me, like, I just like, oh my God, I don't have to deal with this piece of shit anymore.
Tectone, as you will see throughout, would lie to his audience in a pre-planned narrative spinning in an attempt to dissuade accusations of cheating against him.
When did you and Pink break up? Me and Pink broke up like mid-June. Do you all need proof of that or no? Are we gonna take my word for that? Do we need proof? I'm gonna do it anyways. I feel like it's important. Just because I don't want anybody to doubt what I'm saying, and I know it's a pretty serious topic people really like talking about. Yeah, once again, I want to make it very clear. No ill will towards it whatsoever as of right now. I don't really care.
Okay, dude. Okay, so you just, like, you have to prove this, and you have to, oh my God, dude, the signs are there. But, dude, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it was made public against my will, but I don't care. But yeah, I have a message that I sent to Jimmy on June 28th where Pink and I broke up.
Wasn't the dude who said this thing on the island EMPI? That guy right there said that if you leave me on an island with Emmy, don't leave me on an island with Emmy. Go find the clip of that guy, and let's find out what he said. Because I'm pretty sure that guy said it. Did he not say it, chat?
Okay.
Someone in my chat will know if he said it or not. He did.
But yeah, it was good. Nothing bad.
You sure it wasn't Shinya? No, Shinya said that he just met the girl that he jerked off to, and he met me and Emmy on a plane a day before that.
Tectone for real just pulled up DMs of his mod in him and just had this pre-planned so that people wouldn't think he.
Yup, exactly. All good. If I ever wanted to come over, could I or not? By the way, this isn't his mod. This is Jimmy here. Always welcome. Pink and I broke up. Keep it a secret, and I'm okay.
He was cheating.
Like, why do you have to bring that up?
Posting receipts of the real breakup that was in July. Please stop talking about me on.
That was EMPI who said the island. No. That guy said something insanely bad about Emmy. Zizik said something bad before too. I'm literally gonna have to look it up now. Pink tweeted this, that Tectone was abusive, not only to Freem, and that's why she left, and it was so bad they had to get an NDA. Then she talked about how she figured out all the lies that went gone on in his life in just a few months, and then she got out.
For real, it's
she realized
the
bullshit.
So
she realized the manipulation.
Psychology is so clear. Like, ugly ass guy gets rich, gets women that are like out of his league, and starts like, you know, getting crazy, abusive. It's just so obvious, man.
used him to make it look like that you were the victim, and then she got out. He pries on women that are small, that are weak, and he takes them in, and he tries to manipulate them to thinking he's a good person and use them whatever he needs. It's a pawn in his life. That's all they are to him.
Shown here.
And a blowjob machine, but we'll get to that later.
This is how he treated both of us. Our friends saw it, my family saw it, and I'm glad I'm out. Pink attached 2 plane tickets from June 2022 of Cruz flying to meet Tectone, who later dated Freem. This is important because it proves that Freem did not meet Cruz until well after the car clip of Tectone acting like an abusive towards Freem. It proves that Tectone lied to Pink and his audience about his behavior being because Freem cheated on him. He is a liar.
Keep this in mind. This is the day he caught her and Cruz cuddling on the couch and realized they were she was cheating on him with Cruz, his assistant.
You lied! He lied. She didn't meet Cruz till a month later, but he manipulated her into thinking that it was then. The signs were there. It's not that this guy played Genshin Impact and he's a fucking loser. This guy wore tank tops like this every day, and he has no muscle mass. Like, you're not buff, and you're not good looking. Why did we ever think this guy was, like, anything in our life, Chad? Like, this is the cringiest shit in the world. Like, you're nothing. You have no muscle mass anywhere on your body. Why did we ever take this guy for anything?
Good. I'm not the person who keeps saying like, oh man, I'm gonna keep talking about it. Why are you talking about it? I'm gonna keep talking about it. And I'm letting you guys know, for all you guys who know what I'm talking about, just know that person.
I used to look up to him. Listen, I'm glad that you got out. I'm glad that you were understanding that the truth of this guy, and I'm glad you got out. And it sucks because I have a lot of people that said that I used to watch him and I used to watch him for me. You know what? I understand that you're leaving. Maybe you didn't get the full context, but I'm glad there's a lot of people that are seeing my side of the truth now and realizing that the people that attacked me have crazy secrets, and that's why they attacked me, is they're trying to bring me down to hide their own shit. I want you to remember that Tectone says he's going to keep receipts of everything, and remember what I'm going to tell you in about an hour.
I keep receipts of everything.
I want you to remember what he just said right here, that he keeps receipts of everything, and I want you to remember this in 1 hour.
It's important to remember that as this escalates throughout, Tectone threatens to leak things, which he says will prove his innocence on several occasions, but he never does. He never boasts anything. And things are about to get so much worse. On November 20th of 2024, Pink would post on Twitter, quote, "How are you supposed to feel if a guy is abusive and makes you cry, then shoves your head into his crotch and demands you s**k him off, and his excuse is, emotion just turns me on when you cry."
That is sexual assault. That is real sexual assault. That is sexual assault. That is real sexual assault.
Wow. Not like the fake sexual assault you get accused of.
And people won't talk about this, but they'll talk about mine for days and say I'm a terrible human being. That is sexual assault. You both suck. No, I'm sorry. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. Like this guy on Twitter. Where was he? Where's this guy? Whoop.
Oh. What did he show?
Whoop. Where was he? Where's...
Dude, he's in DMs with Mike from PA. And Belle Delphine. What? Why is Belle Delphine at the top of your DMs, bro? I'm starting to get suspicious of Mizkif. Emaru and Belle Delphine. I'm getting suspicious. What have we got here? Send everywhere. The bunny stuff was 1916, by the way. Dude, they're talking about the Emaru grooming allegation shit. Removed by Reddit by the mods, because botted. So he's calling out Tectone defenders on Twitter. Can you mention Nux Taku as well? He's a Tectone friend, VTuber grifter, Asman Simp, who made 3 videos about your Emaru stuff. He also went pretty hard on Pink, so their allegations are probably fake. In his response to Tectone's update 4 months ago, he said he would make a response when the court case is finished. W, whoever this guy is, absolute fucking hero here. Belle Delphine reminds me of my mom. Okay. How do you hear the news? Okay, so Mizkif is asking Mike from PA, how do you hear the news? If you watch and blow it up more, he will something with J-Stalk, Action Man, Athene, Glink, Nick Lee. Okay.
Where's this guy? Whoop. Now we're good. This looks like I was talking to Belle Delphine. We're good.
She went totally nuclear on Tectone's ex-wife.
She was going to do something much worse.
I have nothing to hide to the point where I literally just leak my DMs and I can give a fuck.
Lotus Lane is
Worst.
trans.
So bad
Oh
it would
my
have
God.
ruined all.
Let me just
It's
make sure that
over.
there's nothing. No. Nope. Nope. Nothing.
All of our lives. I'm not gonna say what it was that she was doing, but it was so horrific. It would have.
What's on your notepad? You will see what's on my notepad today.
Unprovoked, Freeman responded that Spance shouldn't be intimidated by Tectone because he has a micro.
Dude, please drop something crazy. This is like the one that he's a... Dude, it's on the tip of his tongue to say something fucking crazy here. Come on. Come on, Miss Deliver. Look at this face, man. Look at this face. Come on.
I'm gonna let you know something, chat.
Yes?
There are some signs today that show he has a micropenis.
Dude. So he's heard this stuff, or whatever, and he's holding back, and he's just saying, oh, this is kind of publicly known? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some stuff. Dude, he's such a fucking psycho. It's so cool.
I'm gonna let you know something, chat. There are some signs today that show he has a micropenis. I'm letting you know. I didn't know this was gonna be said.
Dude,
You will
yeah.
hear some signs of him having a micropenis.
Dude, what did I say? What did I say?
Tectone, I has a micropenis. Doesn't it make a lot more sense? Microtone.
Microtone. He's immediately...
Yes. I'm not kidding you.
Tectone,
Keep in mind, this is
no.
not someone saying this behind their backs. This is not someone saying... I'm not kidding you. Keep in mind, this is not someone saying this behind their backs. This is not someone saying something...
No, I feel like I always forget as well. It's sub 3 is micro, right? Is it sub 3 or sub 2? Yes, sub 3. I think it's smaller. So I feel like, dude, my mind is going to 1.5. I'm Googling. How small micro? Not an image search. Less than 3.6. Less than 3.6.
publicly to piss him off. This is legal documentation that she is willing to say under oath, or at least the lawyer talk, of Tectone unprovoked free responder that Spash shouldn't be intimidated by Tectone because he has a micropenis. Isn't that crazy? Like, that is in documents. I've never seen the side of Miz because no one ever let me have it. Because I'm an idiot and I let people walk all over me thinking that people...
Dude,
Scared.
I'm sick of this
Because
website.
Tectone was larger
I
and
hate
louder
it.
than Spance, which was extremely rare. Unprovoked.
You will hear something publicly to piss him off. This is legal documentation that she is willing to say under oath, or at least the lawyer talk, of Tectone unprovoked free responder that Spash shouldn't be intimidated by...
Wait. Dude, that's epic. That's epic. Wait. Inches of sense we hit.
Tectone because he has a micropenis. Isn't that crazy? Like, that is in documents. I've never seen the side of Miz because no one ever let me have it. Because I'm an idiot and I let people walk all over me thinking that people understand. And I've realized that people don't really understand. People listen to retards all day, so they should listen to another retard, which could be me, right? Like, I'm not going to let people walk all over me like I've done for years. I let Tectone talk shit about me for years and a half. But I also knew that this was coming. I knew that these days were coming because I was confident in Pink Chew.
I just find it rich that after getting Pink involved in this, letting her pursue revenge charges, then attempting to sue Freem based on Tectone's testimony of events, he takes absolutely no responsibility for any of this whatsoever.
Yep, microtone. Actual micropenis. And keep in mind, like I said, that's not someone going around whispering that in someone's ear. That is his ex-wife saying that he has a micropenis on court documents.
Makes me question.
And you will hear more on him having a micropenis.
You understand why I would not have sex with you. As a victim of assault and...
That's not why.
Dude.
Myself.
Why do you think he couldn't have sex with her, chat?
I had trauma when it came
Dude.
to having sex.
Dude.
This is a known fact. I have told you this from day one. I've also said...
Without... Dude. We're now saying the molestation scaring him off of sex shit is fake.
If you can't handle it, it is what it is. I don't want to apologize for being
Isn't this crazy?
Being scared.
So this isn't a big secret, but a context you should probably have is that this was the case for the majority of the 10 years with Freem and 2 with Pink, which corroborates Pink's allegations, the type of physical relationship that was had.
I abused women and sexually assault them. One has an NDA on me and made me pay $30,000. The other one is that coming after me. I married one. The other one I dated right after the other one. I basically, for the past 10 years of my life, been a terrible, disgusting human being. And
Now, Malcolm being
my dad is known as the ultimate rapist with the Exodia card of rape allegations. And, you know, I'm just going to say that I've been sexually assaulted, so therefore it's fine.
When facing...
I also have a micro penis. And I only can,
Okay,
I want a blowjob machine. And I won't pleasure my girlfriend. Why?
These accusations. He also brings up the NDA, but sort of lies about ever putting anyone under one for allegations they were going to make.
The fact
well,
that all
we know
of these
now for a
streamers
fact Freem was going to come out with
families
allegations
says a
against
lot about their
Tectone.
character.
Oh, my fucking
Accusations. He also brings up the NDA, but sort of lies about ever putting anyone under one for allegations they were going to make.
The fact
well,
that
we
all
know
of
now
these
for a
streamers
fact Freem was
from
going to come out
broken
with
families
allegations
says a
against
lot about their
Tectone,
character.
and shortly after.
I would like to make this very clear. I agree. I think broken families really fucks with these people and makes them into retards like Tectone. I don't have a broken family whatsoever. I never did. A lot of my people around me have broken families. Half the only fans I hang out with, they don't have dads. But I will say this, my family, tryhard7's in the chat.
After that, settlement, payout, or something happened, and both parties were put under NDA. 2 weeks later, on January 23rd,
Is he
Pink
wrong?
announced that she had contacted the police and reported Tectone.
Not funny. I don't know what his dad has anything to do with it. Involving his parents is retarded. Are you kidding me? What do you mean involving his father? His father's a disgusting human that should... Like, he's a disgusting, gross, fucking vile human.
Holy fuck.
That deserves to... I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. He deserves to... He's a gross-ass, terrible human being.
I
The reason why
disavow.
people are bringing it up is
I
on
disavow
its
because
own.
I don't know what the TOS is like. But holy fuck.
No, it's because Tectone constantly was attacking Hassan, saying that Hassan is a rapist, Hassan is this and that. Yet his dad was the biggest rapist ever and brought him around people and everything else and let him hang out with his friends and hung out with him all the time and talked to him all the time.
His father was such a that they literally had televised C-SPAN Congress hearings in an attempt to stop.
He never called Hassan that. Tectone,
Like father,
Tectone
like
would
son.
talk about and go on and on about when Hassan
shit.
went to the brothel.
Yeah.
What was it, underage kids or something? Like, that's the big thing people try to say? That he went to a brothel
Thank you for the 499.
in
Huge appreciate it,
Amsterdam?
thank you.
Yes. Sorry, I was wrong.
Future assaults by using him as the example.
I rise again today to draw attention to the epidemic in our military of
The brothel was rated for tax evasion, but they've twisted it to be like for minors. I know.
assault. 19,000 women and men each year are or assaulted in the military. This travesty is not being addressed, and I will continue to speak out on this floor until it does. Today, I would like to tell the story of one of the 8% that were prosecuted. The story of Colonel Michael Robertson, who commanded Fort Bliss's 31st Combat Support Hospital at...
When did this all happen? Does anyone remember what time this happened when Hassan got accused, or this all happened? I don't remember.
Stop military rap.
No. I mean, not when it came out.
Camp Dwyer,
Was it?
a
It
military
was during
base and airfield
it was
in the
during
Helmand River Valley in Afghanistan. Last week, Colonel Robertson was convicted by a military
2024
judge
September, yeah, it was around
of
there.
14 charges, including having on his government computer, harassing 3 women, and assaulting 5 women. 8 women that served under his command testified at great cost to their careers and their privacy. Colonel Robertson routinely touched them without permission on their breasts, thighs, and buttocks, and encouraged them to look at computer. Some testified.
You want to know how I don't believe Tectone didn't know this about his
Tectone
father?
and his dad, I mean, Mizkif too with the eyes.
When I look up my name, my dad comes up. And I wonder, I'm probably going to say that Tectone's dad would come up, especially if this was there.
Harassment occurred daily. Despite repeated warnings, Colonel...
It was on TV. Kids would bully the shit out of him all his life. I wonder. I don't know for sure, but I would probably assume he knew, but I wonder. How would you not know? Chibi reviews. This guy is weird.
Yeah, I just
don't know
realized.
him, but this guy
Shimu changed it to pedophile reviews.
is fucking weird. He's fucking weird.
Going low. However, Tectone brought him onto his own platform. He can be talked about, and if you think for a minute I shouldn't talk about him being an infamous convicted military pest, you can go.
The name says it. I didn't see the name.
The following
I
is
just saw the
taken from a
picture.
blog that sources news publications that were done at the time.
I think anyone that is going to defend Tectone after today and when the transcripts get released and won't speak about him, the reason why they won't do it is not because they're his friends. It's because they're scared that he has something that they don't want out there. I'm going to say that right now. I think that's the reason. If you're not going to speak about Tectone and not going to talk about him, you've got something on his Discord or something on some kind of place where you don't want to be seen. It's not because you're friends with him. It's not. It can't be because you're just friends with him. You know it's something else.
November 13th,
He's got dirt on you.
2011. Quote, after he was found guilty, the colonel walked over to one of the victims and said, "I'm sorry." She started to sob and walked away, appearing to make sure not to let him
Bro, they
touch
haven't
her.
spoken about
Later, before
Lakari.
he-
I wonder why. Really. It makes no sense to me why you won't speak about Lakari. But you guys will attack me nonstop for years and slander my fucking name and ruin my life. But you won't attack Lakari.
He was sentenced. The
How does that
colonel
make
looked
any
at the
sense?
women who
Guy literally had a link of pedophilia on his computer. I don't know how much worse that can get.
accused him from the stand.
I'm also going to say this.
It is crazy.
I kind of thought about it overnight. Lakari's girlfriend, I'm actually disappointed in her. I am. I'm very disappointed because she should be saying publicly that his computer is getting raided and that the police are coming to the computer and making sure that there's nothing on that computer. This is not just about the fact that Lakari is a freak. It's to try to save children who are getting kidnapped and abused and taken away from their families and and killed.
Okay.
She has an obligation.
All right, man.
When you find a person that's dead
Let's
in your
be honest,
house,
that's not
you
what
call the
that's
police.
not what you're
You don't
thinking
just let
about,
it
is
sit
it?
there and say,
That
"I
ain't
can't
what you're
handle
thinking
this."
about, bro. Let's be
You
real.
need to call the police and let them know that that computer is in your house. And every day that goes by, that Lakari can be deleting things or doing things that we don't know.
and said, "I would like to apologize for any and all of the actions that led to these proceedings being necessary.
You can call
It was
too.
never
No, I
my
can't. I don't know
intent
where
to
where
harm
they
or
are.
offend
I have
any
no
of the
idea
women,
where they
and I
are.
will take the burden to my grave." The colonel's mental health doctor at Fort Bliss.
They don't live together? They don't? Wait, I thought they do. Are you sure? Didn't they live together? No, they don't live with S-Fan. Yes, they do. Didn't she say on the stream yesterday that... I don't think they live together. Where does Lakari live? Was there actual CP? I wish people really knew what was in those 1,500 documents. There was literally kids having sex with kids. It wasn't just lolly shit.
Right.
There was kids having sex with kids.
So nasty.
The Clat streamed at Lakari's
Yeah, I mean, it would
mom's
be,
house.
right, if it's saying
Okay, so she's...
couples.
Lakari's at his mom's house. So, okay, she doesn't live with him. I do still think she needs to 100% call the police on Lakari's house. Because I know his mom won't. And Lakari won't. And...
Well, I think
she
she's like
probably knows the
teen
address.
couples,
She
right?
should 100% call the police and make sure that computer is getting seized. New Tectone tweet. Holy shit, it's cold out.
Wow. If that doesn't say confident and self-assured.
I wish I could say a micro penis joke right now. I wish I could say a micro penis joke. I can't. I'm blocked.
I joined because I wanted to make my dad proud.
Dude. He screenshotted to do it. It's not cold, you just have a micro penis. Live here talking about it. TikTok.com/Mizkif. And I changed. Stop blaming the cold. You just have a micro penis.
Mod, you can pin the tweet.
Boost his tweet. Boost his tweet. Mods pin the tweet. Boost his tweet.
And I put a orange soda can on top of my trash can. My father threw me to the ground and put a gun against my head.
It's incredible how his dad accused him of all this stuff, and he's trying to make it seem like that he's the victim in this, that he is the problem, that it's so sorry for him. When you know what you should be saying, Tectone, in this current moment, if you actually cared, fuck my dad, fuck all these people that ruined, that said this shit, or fuck all these people, and fuck my dad, feel sorry for the victims that are going through all this stuff and had to deal with my dad. I will never talk to him again.
And he said, give me a good reason not to shoot you.
So you felt comfortable bringing your father around all of these public people several times, and now that he has some...
Yo, Jay Strick, are you still watching me? Can one of your crazy fucks in chat try to find Tectone's dad's, why he went to jail, and see if he went to jail for anything besides that? Because I just want to give Tectone the benefit of the doubt that he didn't know. Because maybe he went to jail for a lot of things, and one of them was the rape charges. But let's see, because he knew his dad went to jail, and he's claiming the reason why he knew is because his dad told him he went to jail for touching an arm. Bullshit, Tectone. This is 2011. You were like 16 years old at the time. 17? You're not that stupid. You're not 5 years old and going to listen to your dad. You knew what was going on. You probably went to the court. Am I going to pretend that you didn't go to the court, that you didn't listen to the hearing, that you didn't hear what's going on, that it wasn't on television? Are you kidding me? W Viewbots. Brother, there is no way. There is no way. All right, bro, let's see. Let's do a giveaway. Chat, type yo. Let's see. Go ahead. You think that yo, I didn't that guy because I don't give a fuck. And I'm not Tectone used and sexually assaulted both of his girlfriends, his wife for years, to the point where she got an NDA on him. Then his second girlfriend comes out and says that he would grab her and force her to suck his dick. And no one cared. And they still talked to him. They would still pull up his YouTube videos and say he's a good guy. And they were trying to be friends with the guy.
Hey, online, you're going to out him as this abusive monster? It's strictly, in my opinion, to garner sympathy from his audience and just totally using his father to do so.
Now, obviously, this isn't really anything that I just...
Oh, I wonder why Oofy would possibly ever defend Tectone. Oh, look, it doesn't exist.
...really want to talk about on stream. However,
I just want to say I'm sorry I was wrong about you. It's totally okay, dude. I get the internet, and I understand that people hear things about me, and they just run with it, because why? It's the fucking internet, dude. Like, I get it. It is the internet, and you guys might not read things, and you might see it, you know, you didn't like, and listen to what got canceled. For sexual assault. Guys, 2 women that not only had these things, they weren't publicly going after him years later. They went after him immediately and left him. When, you know what my ex-girlfriend did? She literally sat me down with a note and said, I want to marry you. I said no, and I left. These women both left Tectone. Both left him. Meanwhile, my ex wanted to marry me. So I left the country to go to Japan to get away. Because I didn't want to get back together with her again. I wanted it to be over.
Great Twitch streamer.
You know that, Hassan? If that's true, that's fucking nuts and insanity. I swear to God on Chompy. I swear to God on everything that's real. It's 100% true. It's 100% true. It's 100% true. I literally left the country a week later after I broke up with her when she wanted to marry me because I said I wanted to go. I didn't.
In fact, fuck it. You know what we're gonna do?